I've done Muse, I've done Aqua, so of course next up is Nijigaku. So this video we're going to be covering the most favorite roles for the Nijigaku Seiyus as there are right now, because there might be more in the future, which we do know that will be the case. But of course, if you're curious how I generated this list, I went to my anime list and I went and grabbed the most favorite roles for each Seiyu for Nijigaku. And sometimes that might be the Nijigaku character, but sometimes it is not. I will let you know if it is, but my focus is to talk about the most favorite role that is not a Love Live role. If you were curious at what the answers were from Muse and Aqua, I'll give you a link in the description. But without further ado, we're going to go jump straight into the video, and I'm going to start with Kanen's Seiyuu, Miyu Kubota. Miyu Kubota's most favorite role is still very much Karen Asaka. The next role after that would be Sophy Hojo from PriPara. PriPara is another idol anime where PriPara stands for Prism Paradise. To get in, a girl would have to get a special ticket. The goal is to get in and become a legendary idol and become the legendary Prism voice. Sophy Hojo is a 9th grader at Paprika Academy and she works in the idol industry. She can eat a pickled plum called Red Flash, which changes her appearance and personality, which makes her become more of an idol. That, however, is a stark contrast to what you usually see Sophy as. So if you like Love Live, chances are you might be able to like this one as well. And I decided, why not, let's give you a little snapshot of some of her singing in this anime. For Akari Kitou, you probably know her for many roles that she has in anime, but her top role is very obvious to most anime fans. She voices Nezuko in Kimetsu no Yaiba. Nezuko has a staggering 14k favorites, while Kanata only has about 300-ish. So unless you've been living on a rock, you probably know about this anime, but in case if you have, Kimetsu no Yaiba, or Demon Slayer, is a top 10 popular anime, and it's a top 100 rated anime according to Malice right now. The anime focuses on Tanjiro, who trains with the sword and wishes to slay demons, hence the name Demon Slayer. He wishes to slay him as his family has been ended by demons. Except for his sister, Nezuko, she has been turned into a demon. Tanjiro, of course, loves her, but he has to prevent her from going wild and having other people kill her because, she's a demon. If you're looking for her to talk a lot, well, she basically just grunts, so hopefully that satisfies you, since a lot of lower ranked demons don't have the ability to talk. There has been a lot of action and wonderfully animated fights, so overall I think this is a great watch and would recommend it to you, even though, yes, it is popular. I don't think that's a reason to not give this a try. Natsumi Murakami is still most well known for her role as Ai Miyashita. The next role would be Rose in Sentouin Hakenshimasu, or Comets Will Be Dispatched. So this is another isekai anime which focuses on Sentouin Rokugo, who is tasked with taking over the universe. During his adventures, he encounters Rose, who is a battle chimera from the Grace Kingdom. She is known to follow the will of her deceased creator. She's also a chumbyo, or how we say that, which, it's kind of that, you think like Yoshiko almost. And she's also timid, and she likes eating monsters, but only the one she kills herself specifically. She's goofy, and she brings in comic relief. Overall, I think the anime is an alright watch, so perhaps you might give it a try. For Mayu Sagara, her top role is still Kasukasu. After that, her next top role will be Miruki Amauri from Waccha PriMagi. Waccha PriMagi is another cutesy idol anime. This one is about a girl known as Matsuri Hibino, who dreams of being able to perform PriMagi, which is a magic-like form of stage entertainment. Miruki is one of the idols in the anime who's known to try to be sweet and innocent, but she also tries to manipulate others with her mannerisms. Her dream is to build the Miruki Kawaii Museum, but she also can be a bit shallow and egotistical. So basically, she's kind of like Hasumi on steroids. So if you like Hasumi, chances are you might like this character and her role that she plays in this anime. And to finish off, here is some of her singing in this anime as well. For Kaori Maeda, her top role is still Shizuku. After that, it would be Mari Tachibana from Backstreet Girls' Gokudolls. So this anime is definitely a bit of an odd one, and it's also rated R, so keep that in mind if you think you want to watch this one. This one focuses on Yakuza members that fail their boss too many times and then are faced with an ultimatum. Either have their organs harvested and sold, or they can go to Thailand and become female pop idols. Keep in mind, they're not female originally. So they choose the latter and become the group known as Gokudolls. Mari Tachibana is the blonde idol member. I'm not sure if I want to recommend this or not, but it's definitely a unique concept for sure. For you Seiyuu Hinaki Yano, her top role is Momoe Sawaki from Wonder Egg. So I've been over this many times, so I'll keep this one brief. Basically, the main character opens up eggs, and it's Wonder Eggs that open up to other worlds, and inside that world, someone has a problem that haunts them. Momoe is a female, but the problem is she's often mistaken as a male. This causes her to be popular with females, but she finds this uncomfortable. Momoe's friend Haruka turned out to like her, and yes, she's female, and Momoe rejected her, and then soon after that, Haruka passed away. As I mentioned earlier, there are other love life seiyus in this anime with Nika and Nedu. So, if you definitely like a bunch of the seiyus in Love Live, you should probably give this anime a watch because we have Yo Seiyuu and Setsuna Seiyuu in this anime on top of Yu Seiyuu as well. Chiemi Tanaka's most favorite role is still Rina. Past that, it's Ririko Oribe from Sakura Quest. This anime is about Yoshino Koharu, who gets a job to help revitalize Manoyama in the attraction known as the Kingdom of Chupacabra. Ririko is a hikikomori, which is someone who is a shut-in. She spends her day surfing the net, and she isn't really able to communicate very well. And keep a note, she is from Manoyama as well. Overall, this seems to be a relatively charming anime. For Aguri Onishi, her top role is still Ayumu. Past that, her role would be Carla and Konohira Medokusai. The title kind of translates to "Don't hurt me, my healer." But why is a healer hurting you? So, this is an isekai anime where a traveler fights a magical bear and gets injured. Carla, a dark elf healer, comes by and proceeds to try healing him, as you know that's what healers do. But instead of healing him, she casts a curse on him that will kill him if he strays too far from her. How do you accidentally cast a curse that's strong? Let alone try to do the exact opposite of what you're trying to do. Why does a healer know curses? Anyways, these two adventure along, and Carla sometimes cause more pain than what she heals. Maria Sashide's top role is not Emma Verde. It's actually Hana Shirasaki from Watashi ni Tenshi ga Maori Rita, or Wataten. So this anime focuses on Miyako Hoshino, who is really shy and likes making cosplay outfits. Her younger sister brings in her friends to her home one day, and they do a variety of antics. Miyako tries to get girls like Hana to wear her cosplay. Hana is a little disturbed by her behavior, though she puts up with it because she gets bribed with snacks. Overall, it's kind of a cute anime, and I did watch it. I think it's a fine watch. So we go to Tomori Kusunoki, which is Setsuna Seiyuu, at least as of right now. We will eventually learn who her replacement is, which is unfortunate here. But as of right now, we're just going to talk about her. So her favorite role currently is still Setsuna Yuki. I wonder how me actually believe that. That's not even close. No, it's Makima from Chainsaw Man. So, Makima has a few amount of favorites, and that number actually keeps growing. And this is the most popular role from any Love Live Seiyuu, period. In fact, she's actually a top 100 favorite character on the whole site. So, technically a large amount of these votes did come before we knew she was going to voice her. So I understand why this is a little bit flawed to look at that. But this goes to show how major of a role this is for her. Chainsaw Man is one of the most hyped anime in 2022. The story focuses on a man known as Denji who gets merged with a pet devil. This gives an ability to turn parts of his body to be chainsaws. How pleasant. This allows him to work at the Public Safety Bureau as a hunter. Makima, who we will meet, is also a fellow devil hunter and is kind of his superior. And let's say Denji does seem to have a bit of feelings for her. So overall, this definitely has been quite an interesting watch so far. I don't know if this is necessarily for everyone, but I gotta say, so far I have been enjoying watching this one. For Momoe Koizumi, her top role is going to go to the banana girl herself, Nana Yaiba from Shoujo Kageki Review Starlight. So this anime series is another idol-like anime, except this one has a bunch of girls armed with weapons, and it revolves more around theater. The girls duel in battles to see who can earn a top role in the festival's play known as Starlight. Nana is known for her hair that is shaped like bananas. And yes, she also does like eating bananas. I wonder if that counts as cannibalism. But on top of that, there are some other Love Live Seiyuu who participate in this anime series, so I can definitely see that this could be interesting for you guys to watch. For Seiyuu, her most well-known role is still Mia Taylor. Past that, she has a role as Fujiwara in Asobi Asobase.
Why Japanese? Watashi ni kobun wo pick on.
Asobi Asobase is a comedy that focuses on girls who mess around in their daily school life in the pastime club. Olivia, one of the main characters, is a transfer student who doesn't know English. Fujiwara comes in as she is a classmate and she takes Olivia's place in the English speech contest. She is fluent in English, very much like her Seiyuu. Diana, as far as I can tell, she doesn't really show up that often. Nevertheless, this anime is definitely loved by a decent amount of fans, and some people said it's good for learning Japanese, so perhaps give this one a shot. Last but not least, we have Akina Houmoto, who voices Nanju, and she literally has no other role according to my anime list. So, yeah, that's it. Her role is Nanju, and I have nothing else to show you. And that will be it. So I went through all the top roles for each girl in Love Live, from Miyu to Aqua to Nijigaku. If you're wondering, will I do Leela? The answer is no, because Leela has nothing to talk about. Most of those girls have not done roles outside of Leela. Most of these girls are just straight up brand new seiyus. So no, there's no point of really me going over it, at least now, maybe at some point in the far future. But let me know what you guys think about this video and what roles surprised you. I'm sure some of you are very well aware of characters like Nezuko, and of course, as more recently, Makima, which is such a huge role, honestly, and the fact that it grew so fast over time of me making this video. And when I first looked at it, it was like 16k, and I looked after when I actually finally put together and got like 90k favorites, and you know, when you look now again, it might be 20, 21k, who knows. But yeah, it's actually pretty crazy to see a bunch of these roles that these other seiyus were a part of. And I just find that really interesting, but especially in Nijigaku's case, because some of these people were not brand new seiyus when they came in, so some of them have some more interesting and more prominent roles outside of Love Live. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know I find it kind of fun to look at the seiyus and what else they've done. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And if there are any other roles that weren't necessarily top, you know, of course, let other people know so they can definitely look those up as well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. And of course, shout out to YouTube members like CoolMax for supporting this channel. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And I hope to catch you guys in another video soon.